Hello, fashion entrepreneur. Hello, sew stars. Hello, my sewing mates. If you can hear me loud and clear, please let me know. Can you hear me? Am I audible enough? All right, thank you very much. Thank you for joining this wonderful summit. Thank you so much. And I want to quickly appreciate my darling sister in the sewing business, Mrs. Funke Oyende, the top-notch sewing business coach, for putting together this beautiful, well-needed, like really needed summit, Scale Your Sewing Business Summit for us. And I'm really happy to be part of the speakers of this summit. I derive joy in sharing knowledge, in communicating and interacting with people in my own kind of business. Thank you very much. I'm really excited to be talking to you in this summit. So before we continue, are you ready? If you are ready, let me see your emoji to show that you are ready. Okay, because we are talking about sewing business, I would love you to use fashion emojis. Yes, keep it coming, keep it coming, keep it coming. Thank you very much. Okay, while I start sharing my slide, because that's when I'm going to introduce myself. For those who know me already, hello. You can start typing my name if you've met me before. So tell me who I am for those who are my family, my extended family. Everybody here is my family anyway, but maybe I've connected with some others than the rest. So type in the comment section, tell me what are my names. So, and also, I'm really glad that we are doing this, So before we get started into it, before I start sharing my slide, part of what this summit is about is for you to transform from where you used to be to where you want to be, or from where you are to where you desire to be. And this is why mentoring, coaching, summits, conferences, and listening to those who have been there or that can help you get there is very important. When we talk fashion, not even sewing, people think sewing first. And when you say you're sewing, sometimes people just think, well, maybe it's just for those who who don't have much to do, but thank God for the evolution that we're experiencing, in our industry. Yeah, we're beginning to see people do more than what is expected of them in the fashion business. So I just want to tell you that you can be anything. Like, you can be anything with your fashion business, because you're coming into sewing does not mean the knowledge that you have before needs to be discarded. That you're coming into sewing does not mean that you still cannot bring in some external knowledge to make your business to become much more. So let's get into the real business, and I'm going to be sharing my screen right away. So if you can see my screen, please let me know. Can you see my screen? Okay, then. So, oh, sorry. Let me I don't know why something happened. Okay. Okay, great. So let me start the presentation now. Yes, here we are. So I have a program called the Unlocking the Authentic Power of Women in Fashion Business. That's why you're seeing it below the slide. So the woman and our fashion business, that is what we are going to be talking about right about now. So getting the best from life and your business, and presentation is by me. So let's meet me. My name is Sidikat Folami. You can call me the optimistic Orebo or Orebo the optimist, Sidikat Folami the optimist, whichever way. So optimism is part of me. I believe you can succeed in anything you do. You can achieve anything you want to achieve as long as you set your mind on it and you try as much as possible to get the best out of whatever you're doing and putting in your best as well, then you'll be able to get a lot from it. So, okay, for the benefit of this class, that's why you see I help women in fashion business optimize productivity in their businesses and improve their income while living their dream life. Aside that, I help fashion entrepreneurs to start, grow, maintain, stabilize, and also scale their fashion businesses, especially those in the garment sector, which the sewing business is part of it. I'm a dressmaker and I'm a nutritionist for the affluent women with over 13 years experience. So by February next year, it will be 14 years that I've been in the business. And I also have 7 years experience training and mentoring women in fashion business and 6 years mentoring women group on life and relationship matters. So aside being in fashion groups, doing what I do, I also support 2 marriage counselors to offer pro bono services for women in general. So I'm the CEO of Orebo Fashion Freaker, that's my dressmaking company, and the founder of Fashion Powerhouse, which happens to be where I do all the training, coaching, and all that. So why fashion? I hope you can still hear me. Type in the comment section. Why fashion? Why did you choose the fashion business? And as you're looking into the fashion business, why sewing? Why does it appeal to you? Yes, I know the title of my fashion business, of my own topic is directed towards women. But I don't know, do we have men in this session today? You can still ask yourself the question, even though I'm going to be directing it mostly to women in fashion business. You can still ask yourself this question as well. Why fashion? You know, especially the sewing business. Why are you choosing that part? So, oh, sorry. I apologize. Okay, I'm back. So, you know, understanding why you chose the fashion business why you chose fashion or sewing as a business or career is very important because there are different reasons why people do business. And somehow you need to go back to check on why. Are you in this business because of income? Are you in it because of food? Are you in it because of shelter? It is very important that you reflect on this because it may have importance and have impact on your performance and productivity. So when you know why you are in business and why you want to continue business, it may be difficult for people to try to convince you not to do what you're doing. You understand? So what exactly are you doing? Are you running a business, like a fashion business or a sewing business? Are you doing hobby, like just doing something you love to do, like this sewing machine, I just have passion for it. Let me just do it for fun. or are you running a charity? Some people may not even understand these three aspects. So look at the brain of the image that I'm using. You can see business where you sit, that's at the top right-hand, left-hand corner of the head, like at the forefront of the head. You see, when you're running business, that means you're talking about income. Something is growing. Money has to be coming. What you're sewing has to go in exchange for money. Like, I'm not doing this thing for free. Then, okay, if you are running, if you are doing hobby means you can say I wrote favorite. So you have something exciting, you have something colorful, catching fun. So there are some people in their business, it's not as serious as what they think it is. So you see them trying sometimes to want to have fun, or maybe they are just doing it for the sake of killing time, just doing something, or because they just see fashion as something they want to do, and so they come into it. Or then it is charity. Charity is in different places. Those that after sewing, maybe you can just leave the profits or you just leave the money. So you need to understand where you belong to. Even if you don't know now, sit down and check. Does your business look like hobby? Does your business look like charity? Does it look like a business? So if it is business, then you are earning an income and you're making profits. If it is a hobby, then you are doing it just to while away time or to catch fun or just to fulfill your passion or thereabout. Then if it is charity, then you are doing it for a cause, to support, to do something like to cheer people up. So when you understand where you belong to here, then you can know where you're going to. Is that what you really want to do? Or do you want to do more? As we move on, you will see where even those in business have been able to move into charity, knowingly or unknowingly. So you need to understand where you belong to. Then most importantly, you need to decide and understand the outcome of your venture. That's where you're going to, the vision that you want to pursue with your fashion business. So once you're able to understand where you belong to, then it is very easy for you to start moving into the right direction. Then the common businesses that you will find women in fashion do. You can see at the top of it, you find sewing. Number one, you will find a lot of women in the sewing business because it really helped them do a lot. It helped them do a lot. So after that, we come into the ready-to-wear brand. You'll find women dominating ready-to-wear brands. Then you see women a lot selling sewing materials, tailoring materials. You find a lot of women dominating the knitting and beading. You find them doing the manual bag making. I know even our convener happens to be someone who makes bags as well. Then you find women loving the art of pattern drafting. You find them owning garment manufacturing company, whether small or large scale. I'm not saying men don't do this thing, but it's a women-dominated business. So you also can start counting and you see that everything that is listed before you on the slide is what you find women reckon with so much. Then you find them do jewelries and accessories, fashion materials, sewing materials and fashion materials are different. Then you find women selling fabrics. You find them in the makeup artistry, styling and modeling, perfumery, fashion blogging, and sustainable practices. So all these are very common to women, but sewing still tops it most. So as we move on in this topic, you can see I wrote business assessment because I want you to scale your fashion, your sewing business. And in this, your sewing business, if you're not able to solve some of these background or foundational issues, you may not be able to move your business to the next level. That's why in my coaching, I always tell people, you have to be truthful to yourself. First, talk to yourself. You don't even need to talk to the coach. You don't need to see Madam Oyende or any of the wonderful coaches that you have, but yourself. When you talk to yourself and you are able to tell yourself truth, then you will be able to find the right solution for yourself. So let's try to assess your business. And please, I want you to all to answer these questions, even if you feel your business is doing right. Does your idea solve a problem or your problem and challenges? People often shy away from the later part, your problem and challenges, and they focus on the problem that they are solving for people. And this brings us back to why you start this business in the first instance. Did you start it because you want to solve your physiological need? Maybe it is because there was no food, you need basic shelter and all that, or because you're finding security, you've moved up the ladder of the pyramid, Maslow hierarchy of need, and you realize that, okay, now you need to get some things for yourself, you need to upgrade your standard, you need to equip yourself with better skills. Does your solution, your idea that you're bringing to the table, does it solve a problem or your own problem and challenges? There is no harm in answering any of those questions for yourself. So when I started my sewing business, even then, when it was still not significant for us to have coaches or mentors, what I do is that I'm solving the problem of speed. And people don't even understand what I was doing then. In my podcast, I've shared some of the stories about how at a point they thought that I have to do a particular kind of dresses, but I insisted on doing a particular kind of dress. You understand? And so this period, I was just doing what I love, the way I love it, transforming Ankara fabrics, lace fabrics into traditional style. Ankara fabric, lace fabrics into the trendy styles, the foreign styles. Before I met the customers that needs me, and at that time it was just like everybody in my neighborhood knew me. So what is the problem? At that point, I've been able to identify that I want to transform the styles they see in Ebony magazine, Vogue magazines, like that, into Ankara styles. It's a problem. You may not even understand how to polish it. Keep on trying. You'll be able to polish it as time goes on. So does your idea solve a problem or your own problem and challenges? When I started, I was also solving my own problem, because at that point, I needed to also earn money to support myself. So ask yourself this question, be sincere in answering. Then number two, what makes your business different? You need to understand this. Some people will tell me, nobody is competing with me. This, da. No, your differentiator is your power. My differentiator is what I talk most when I'm introducing myself beyond what you're even seeing here. I'll tell you, my name is Sidikat Folami. I'm a dressmaker and nutritionist, a fashion business podcaster, and a fashion business coach and mentor. I've put, the podcast thing, we are not much, tagging ourselves as the fashion business podcaster. So you need to know what others are not doing. You need to research your competitors. Then you tag that thing that stands you out. In fact, make it popular than the one that you know is general. So at that point, before I become a fashion business podcaster, I always say that I help women to catch up with time. I offer them last minute services. So you see customers bringing dresses 6 p.m. to pick at 8 a.m., See, please forget whatever you think about that. That was my unique selling point. That was what was giving me money. That was what was giving me fame. That was what was making me become someone that even celebrities were able to recognize at that point because of speed. So you need to know that thing, that strength. And to know this, just pay attention to what people say most about you. And before you know it, you understand what your differentiator is. So what makes you and your business different? Identify it. Then how passionate are you about your business? You know, when you're not passionate about your business, somehow it will not let you to be able to go far. You're just doing it for fun. Like, okay, let me do this sewing so that I can earn money to pursue medicine. Because the sewing is not what you want to do. It will make you want to quickly divert or achieve another aim. So you see people seem like they are doing very well in their sewing business, and before you knew it, maybe because their mind is in the corporate world. So then be it, go for your corporate dream. You understand? So how passionate are you about your business? You need to ask yourself an answer that anything you want to do you still want it to come back into fashion? I'm so passionate about fashion that I deliberately, like intentionally, started even my coaching business and everything career to blend into fashion. I know what I want to do in the other world, my psychology, my everything, therapy, being a business psychologist, but I still bring it down into fashion. So try and see if you're passionate about your business, you always look for a way to bring innovation. You know, being passionate about your business make you innovative. So you're always bringing new things that stands you out in your business. And people wonder like, what? On top of this sewing business, you are still doing all these things. So it is very important. Then, do you have time for your business? Check. Do you have time? How do you know this? Are other things occupying your time for your business? There was a time a lady asked a question on a platform that I was, and I was quick to understand that at that point, 9 to 5 was a problem. So when I called on her and I told her, okay, the only reason why you're having this issue is because you're still in 9 to 5. And she was like, yes, you're very right. So do you have time for your business? A business you want to grow, that you want to scale, you need to have time for it. So you need to start planning, seeing how you can create different time for this thing to work. My life changed very well in the last 2 years. Yes, I've been coaching for the past 7 years, but it is now that I really want to do it as a real time job. So what did I do? I started practicing, creating time. It's not magic. Creating time, sharing my time between my existing sewing business and my business coaching, podcasting, and all, is a whole lot of work. But because I'm passionate about what I'm doing, I'm able to bring in the time into it. So you need to check on this. Do you have time for your business? Create time, even time of your life. There was a time I said, from the first 10 years of my business, this is what I'm going to focus on. I'm someone that set long-term goal. I've set 5 years goal now for my fashion business, coaching and mentoring career. So I set long-term goal, and I set that goal 10 years. And after 10 years, I started telling, at the 9th year, I started telling myself, okay, this is what I want to do moving forward. So it is very important that you create time for your business. Then, do you think this business will last a long time? It is good that you understand. Some business are businesses that will not go long time. It's not an issue. Just be realistic. Be truthful to yourself. If your business is something that can serve a long time, please, please, please try to be very realistic with yourself in this aspect. Then, do you have any stream of income that needs your little or no attention? So in this part, the reason why I brought this into business assessment is that sometimes you want to do something outside your sewing business, which mostly I will encourage you, it has to be a passive income. That's why I said, do you have any stream of income, or are you planning to bring in another stream of income that needs little or none of your attention? So this will help you to create time, because when the other things you are doing is occupying you, you won't be able to give time to your sewing business. So check all these things and say, okay, even if you love this sewing business and you want to do something else, start looking for that extra activity, extra business that does not need so much of your time. Like me now, I do branded fabrics. In the case of my branded fabrics, it does not consume my time than to receive call the factory, make it ready, organize delivery, and that's why I sit back to earn my own more income. So it's not disturbing my sewing business. Then how much money do you put aside as saving and investment? Please, no matter, I wish this is even the entire topic. You understand? No matter how tough it is, try as much as possible to put something aside. No matter, start training yourself. It's part of your assignment now. Start training yourself if you don't put money aside. On my platform, I always come up with these saving schemes or investment opportunity. I just stumbled on like 2 investment opportunities that I'm going to be sharing with fashion entrepreneurs. Put something aside. And this is one of the reasons why people will look at people in sewing business as, you know, that business down there, because majority are always looking like someone that cannot even do so much for themselves. So try as much as possible. Dream. Have the big dream. Have the Dangote dream. Have the Sidikat dream. Have the rough and tumble dream. Savings may not take you to that place, because when you can only save 5,000 naira monthly and you need 1 billion to establish, savings may not take you there. But then investment will take you there. But your savings can pave way into investments. So put it there. Then do you pay yourself salary? Your business is different from you. Your money is different from your business money. The money you earn from your business is different from your own money. So pay yourself a salary, because when you have the salary you pay yourself, it will be very easy for you to put money back into your business. So someone like me now, I have a formula that I came up with before I'm able to pay myself a salary. So you need to pay attention to your lifestyle, how you spend, what are the things you spend on, your priorities. Then you know what can take you for 1 month. What is the excess? What is it that if you put your excess together for 3 months, you solve your 3 months goal, then you'll be able to arrive, if your salary can be 200,000, 100,000, 50,000, and be disciplined. Be very disciplined. So what does working, earning from your comfort means to you? You know, this sewing, I tell people, no matter what, you should be happy. You should be happy with what you are doing. So it's part of your comfort. Is it from home? Is it from office? Is it from the luxury or your imagination or the kind of lifestyle that you want? What does working and earning from your comfort means to you? Maybe working and earning for me now is to be in a 5-star hotel. These are realistic questions that you need to ask yourself, because if you don't know where you are going to, how can you prepare? If you don't have the big dream, you can't prepare for it. If you don't dream to live in Banana Island, you will not know how to work very hard. So little. I can't remember when I was a child where I got this quote from. He said, too many people ask for little, but then the little is not enough for them. You're asking for little, but deep down you know it is not enough. So what does working and earning means to you? Please, 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 if I'm making a lot of sense, like light bulb, kindly help me to be putting it in the comment section. You understand? You know, just let me know anything that I've said today that resonates with you. Type it for me, let me see. Then the last one, do you think the business that you are doing will last a long time. Just like I asked you here, do you think this business will last a long time? It's still the same thing I ask again. Do you think it will still last a long time? So ask yourself all these questions and pen them down. So how do you increase your influence in fashion? Because in this sewing business, sometimes it is not only the thread and needle that will help you. You understand? You may need to do something else within or outside fashion. So I'm just using this to encourage you. Investment, like I said, when I said you should try as much as possible to save. So you can invest. You understand? You can invest in other fashion businesses or other things so that you can have passive income. And this will even let you to be able to concentrate better on your sewing business. Then collaboration. This is a major problem. We have issues of collaborators and partners in the industry. Start them. I'm not saying collaborate now. I'm not saying partner now if you're not doing it, but start building the mindset to see you working with another person and also see others working with you. I started my fashion business in 2009 as a collaborator. I started with someone that already owns a fabric store. And so she gets the job and I do it. When people come into our store, they want to buy one fabric, they end up buying 5 because I'm there. And this is the reason why for a long time, I was not advertising, because in my corner, in the silent space that I am, I work almost all around the clock. I only sleep less than 4 hours daily. Then also another thing that can help you increase your influence is to improve special skills and your qualification. Special skills beyond just sitting on your manual or industrial sewing machine. Check out, explore, check out other innovation, other technological advancement that you can bring in or that can help you scale sewing business. Market it or also use it in your business. This will help you to be much more influential and people see you as not just ordinary, like everybody in the sewing business. Most importantly, your effort that you put into your business, your consistency is very important, because the more you do, the more popular you become, and the visibility. Put yourself out there, especially in the front of the people that need you very much. So effort, consistency, and visibility should be your priority. Then, okay, this one, I'm not going to elaborate so much because it's very broad because of time, but I just put it, women are social entrepreneurs. And why is this in the topic? You know, in the beginning, I said, are you running charity? Are you running a business or hobby? And this is one thing that some women, even men, fall into this category, but largely women fall into this category. And people often misunderstand them when they find them in this category. Women are largely social entrepreneurs. So I want you to also research about social entrepreneurship and how it is profitable. So that if you are the type that have this heart of supporting a cause, the community, society, you will realize you are more of a social entrepreneur. And why are women social entrepreneurs? They are problem solvers. Most women want to impact, save lives, and help others. And women want to be loved, appreciated, and recognized. But in social entrepreneurship, you will find this and you will still be able to run a profitable business. Most importantly, women want to earn well and live a fulfilled life. So to experience growth and development, it all starts with you. I hope you can still hear me loud and clear. Just like I told you, just keep typing into the comment section whenever I'm making sense to you. To experience growth and development, it all starts with you. To achieve your vision, your goals, your desired lifestyle, what you have to think about yourself as an important factor first. And this is why everything still comes back to you. You know, so don't say because you are just on the black exchange machine, you cannot achieve that greatness that you want to do. So you need to start paying attention to yourself. What do you like? What inspires you? What is the future you want? Even with your sewing machine. And whether people don't understand it now, they will understand it very, very well later. So diversification and specialization is possible in the sewing space as well. Look within to see what you can do to make a change that will make a difference for you. You don't have to let emotions tie you down to believe you deserve less. You deserve so much. You know what? The high table for the sewing entrepreneurs is there. So let's start claiming our rightful position on that table. And how? By improving yourself, by growing yourself, by doing everything that is very right for you to do. You don't have to let emotions, like I said, tie you down to believe you deserve less. Negotiate your way through what you deserve. You can achieve all that you want and desire if you think about you as a valuable person first. So wrapping up, we've come to the end. So this is the last tips that I'm going to leave you with at the end. Your assignment. This is a valuable assignment because first, for you to scale your business, to earn so much in your business, you need to be able to rise above a lot. When you rise above all these things, then you will achieve what you want to achieve. So your experience, your story, what you know and what you can do is enough to increase your earning in your business as you want. All you need is the right audience. Everybody is not your customer. Know who your customers are. The right tools. You know that this is what you want. Excuse me. And this is why improving your skills are important, and also saving is important. You know the tools, you know the technology that you need, but you're not putting something aside to achieve it. Please, you need to work on that. And the market you want to go into, the one you are in now and the one you want to go into, how are you going to tap into it? Very important. I said, facing your realities. You don't need, you don't need anyone to tell you any truth if you are not realistic with yourself first. What is your present what is the present realities that you are facing? How can you get out of it? You understand? Then when you face this, you'll be able to rise above that challenge. Accept yourself, forgive yourself for whatever you think you've done wrong that is making you feel you are the reason why you're doing sewing business. A lot of my employees, I've been able to help them understand that they did not make mistake in their life, because most of them think going into sewing is a mistake. No. All you need is just explore the opportunities that is tied around the sewing business. Embrace yourself, because as I'm telling you now, congratulations for being you, for the efforts that you're putting. I'm really congratulating you, because you're going to step up higher than what everybody believes that you are now. Then above all, believe in yourself. Then rushing into things, please. The world today is rushing us into doing a lot. Please and please and please, one step at a time, one necessary step at a time, because just as in experience, learning how to do things right will keep you on top of your game. Know the amount of patience needed to go and apply where necessary. Don't rush in and rush out. Don't say because somebody is doing it. What are your strengths, your weaknesses, your opportunities, and your threats? Pay attention to them, and you'll be able to understand. Please, whatever needs to be done in 1 year, if you're rushing it in 1 day, you may not get there. You're not dying tomorrow. You are going to win awards. I'm going to see you at events, excelling and all that. And you were not born today, and you didn't grow to where you are today. You know, life is in stages and phases. I'm not telling you to now feel so relaxed and you start thinking, no. I'm not saying that. But then don't rush where it's not necessary for you to rush. Then bottling up. A lot of people in fashion industry don't talk. Please try and take advantages and take the advantage of the coaches and mentors out there. Please, one of the biggest challenges that women and even a lot of people in the fashion business are facing is not being able to share. And if they want to, finding the right person to talk to. This is why coaches and communities are good for you. Okay? And so here I just tell you to now write your own experiences, your realities, what you don't need to do, and what you bottle up about. So what you bottle up about will let you understand where to share and what to share and what not to share. And finally, we've come to the end of this presentation. I hope I delivered. No, I don't hope. I know that value has just been delivered. So you can connect with me. The Instagram handle, cut out the Orebo Fashion Faker, just Orebo on Instagram, and you'll be able to connect with me. My phone number, don't worry, I'm going to type out everything that you need into the comment section just now so that you can copy it from there. And I'm so happy. Thank you, Mrs. Oyende, for putting up this sewing summit. I'm passionate about the sewing business. I don't teach people how to do a lot when it comes to training in the vocation aspect. What I do is basic, practical sewing, because without sewing, the beautiful dresses are not there. So we are the powerhouse of the fashion industry, especially in the garment part. Maybe you're a shoemaker, belt maker, and all that. We are the powerhouse. So congratulations, and I've come to the end of this wonderful presentation. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope the time is worth it. Not I hope, I know the time is worth it. So I still remain Sidikat Folami, the optimist.